Hey guys, Luca here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use some power armors and the power armor stations to fix and upgrade your power armor. So this is like really for beginner players. I'm going to change my build to camp mode. So if you want to know what I just did there, I did a video on having a camp build. So you could go check that one out after this. But for this one, we're going to be looking at power armor. So what you need for power armor is a power armor chassis. These are like scattered all around the map. They're not too hard to find, the chassis, but the parts and the armor parts and the pieces for it are a little bit harder to find. So what you want to do is equip it, and it's going to give you like basically like when you're building camp, a mode of where you want to place it, and then once you've placed it, you can go into it. So don't worry about other players stealing it or jumping in it and running away. They can't steal it from you unless you drop it. If you're dropping your power armor chassis, then you're basically telling other players take it. So whatever you drop in Fallout 76 is basically for other players. So what you want to do is not drop it. Actually just press the same button that you use to open doors and then place it on the ground. Once it's placed, you want to enter it, and you also need fusion cores for these. So fusion cores are kind of like gas or power or electricity, so that you could run and move around in these things. So when you find fusion cores, keep them. See here, I'm just below the halfway mark, and I have one fusion core left in my inventory. So when this runs out, it's automatically going to put the other one in. So if you have 2 or 3 in your inventory, you're kind of good to go on a mission or whatever. So yeah, keep your cores on you if you're going to be using a lot of power armor. And to equip different pieces, you basically equip it the same way you equip armor. So you're going to need like 2 arms, 2 legs, and a helmet. You can find these by killing legendary creatures or finding them on random chassis that just laying around there, or even other players might be selling them. So right here on the side, it's going to show you what you're missing. So if I'm missing the helmet, it's going to show there on the side that I don't have a helmet. I'm going to show you in third person view what it looks like without a helmet. It's pretty cool still. So yeah, when you're high level, if you want to rock the power armor without a helmet, you can. So I'm just going to put it back on. And just to show you what the chassis looks like, I'm going to take out the torso in the background there. You see it's like a white kind of exoskeleton kind of thing without any armor. So that's how you know you're missing a piece, if you see some white weird exoskeleton. Now, a good tip is if you're in power armor and you're going to craft or scrap armor, make sure not to scrap armor that your character is wearing by accident, because you can. As you can see, there's no black square on the side that's supposed to tell you you're wearing it, but you actually are wearing it, so don't scrap it. Actually, don't scrap anything when you're in power armor, when you're scrapping armor. Also, another thing, when you get out of your power armor, again, don't be scared of other players jumping in it and running away with it. It's basically yours. It's part of your inventory. It counts as yours, even though it's there, and you can actually come here and pick up all the pieces off of it. You could pick up the fusion core off of it. You could do a bunch of stuff. So don't worry about leaving it there. Other players are not able to steal it. And I think if you leave for a while and you're questing and you forgot it somewhere, it's just going to tell you, oh, we're putting it back in your inventory. Now, if you come to a station, it's going to show that you can craft or modify and repair, but it's grayed out even though the power armor is there. The problem here is that it's not close enough. So the thing you want to do with modifying and repairing your power armor is bring it close to a power armor station. Now, if you want to be more thematic or roleplay or whatever, you can go straight into the power armor station, turn around, and get out of it like that. But you don't have to be. You can be anywhere close to one, about maybe 1 or 2 meters close to one, and get out of the power armor. And I think that's close enough. So when you go to the station, it's not going to be gray anymore, and you could actually click on like craft or modify and repair. So once you click on one of these, it's going to bring your power armor into the station, and you see your character working on it. Now, as you can see here, I have all 5 pieces: the helmet, the torso, legs, and arms. And this is where you can modify or make pieces better. I don't have much unlocked, but I do have paint, which changes like the skin or the color of your current equipped piece. And this is made with like oil, steel, and plastic. So if you want to really change a color, then you could use your materials for it. For new beginners, it's just cosmetic. You don't need to really change the paint. But if you do have mods that help make your armor better or increase stats and stuff like that, then I strongly recommend you do, and leave the paint for last. So I'm just gonna change a few of these and see what we have here. I don't have much, like I said. I'm a new player as well. Oh, we got a Vault Tech Engineer paint. That's pretty cool. Some yellow, looks like bulldozer yellow color. So probably gonna try to make my entire armor that. Another thing about armors is that they have different names. So like you might have the T45, the T60, the XO. There's a bunch of different armors, and paint are gonna be different according to whatever armor you're putting on. There's also a quest that gives you the excavator blueprints. So this is like a blueprint to make every part for the excavator power armor. It's pretty cool. I think I have a few pieces, like I think I have the helmet and the left arm, and once it's fully built, it looks really cool. Looks like a Tonka truck transformer or something like that. Wow, I just aged myself big time. But for this armor, you're gonna need black titanium, and that's from the mole miners type of enemy out there that are mostly in the mines and stuff like that. So when you kill those guys, try to get a lot of their scraps, their armor scraps, and their coats and stuff like that, because that becomes black titanium, and you're gonna need a lot of it. So if you can get black titanium as you're playing the game, do so. It's from those mole miners. So I think this covers it up. I mean, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see if I can answer them. But basically, once you have your chassis, just put it on the ground, get into it, into the actual power armor once it's down, and then like change its armor, equip arms, legs, and stuff like that. Equip it the same way you would equip your character. Bring it close to a power station, click craft on the power station, and it puts it automatically into it, and then you get to work and stuff on it. So there you have it. Actually, you know what, I wanted to talk to you about a scene in Fallout 76 TV show. Don't worry, there's no spoilers, but at one point someone covers up their power armor under a bridge, under a tarp, and then they leave. And for some reason, later on, he's imprisoned, and he still has access to his power armor. So I think that's pretty cool, because in this game, when you drop your power armor somewhere, even under a bridge with a tarp on it, and nobody ever can find it, and you leave, all of a sudden it's going to be back available for you to get, which is, I mean, it's weird, but hey, if they're sticking to the game, the TV show got that part like perfectly, because I mean, you could get the power armor whenever you want. It's yours, I guess. So I don't know if any of you have noticed that when you watch the show, but I did, and I was kind of like, wow, that's cool, because it happens in 76. Your armor always comes back to you. Right here, the sludge hole, if you're a new player, I think there's a power armor there all the time, unless another player took it, but there's one there. If you learned anything, make sure to like. If you want to see more of these, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when I put up a video. And thanks for watching. Check out the other videos on a camp build and where to place your camp, which I think is a cool spot. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.